after freezing cold camping and some of the most incredible views in Australia.
What a view!
This is the Victorian High Country.
Holy heck, there's some steep things happening up here.
This is so much scarier in a big truck.
That was the most wild night I have ever had.
He's done himself a mischief. I'm actually happy that's not me right now.
After getting the Ram home from the Cape, we geared it straight back up, repacked the truck and headed south. Over the next couple of days, we're going to punch through from Lacola through to Dargo for our very first Explore Dream meetup at the infamous Dargo Hotel. Strap yourselves in, this is going to be a big one.
We're supposed to be there, but we're here.
I don't even know how to do a U-turn in there. I can barely go straight.
We are back for another trip with the boys. Victorian High Country in the mighty Ram. Pretty excited. It's been about 2 years since I've been down here. This scenery is some of the best that you will get in Australia. So, mate, hang on to that hat. She's going to be a bumpy ride.
I'll just pull it down a bit
Pull it
further
down.
and we'll bloody dig this first.
Let's go. Dig the heels in. Cheer! All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are on back in the Victorian High Country. I'll tell you what, this is a pretty bloody good looking convoy. We've got an awesome mix of cars here. Y62 up the front, mate. How you going? This is your backyard. You're going to be the tour guide, eh?
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be a grouse trip. We've got some good looking weather ahead of us and some high winds, so it should be a bit of fun.
Yeah, 100k wind sounds interesting. We'll worry about that one when we get to camp. Mike, you made it. Rhino got the punt. You actually get to wheel the Chevy, eh?
Yeah, mate. Good to be on this trip now that the baby's out. So, yeah, similar fate to Nav like the last trip, but this is going to be epic. I've never done this kind of driving before, so really, really keen to see what's ahead.
Pinner, you managed to ditch the jet ski and actually tag along on a proper 4B trip, eh?
Yeah, this will be interesting. Let's see if Shifty can keep up with the big rigs, eh?
Yeah, little Luxy, smallest of the convoy. What are you on? 2-inch and 33s?
3-inch 34s. Come on, give it some love.
Sorry, mate. Just short changed you about an inch there. Yeah, you gotta hate that. And Dino, back of the convoy, mate. Trusty cruiser once again tagging along. Is this your first time in the High Country?
Yeah, mate, first time in the High Country. Absolutely beautiful coming into this area. The scenery is unreal.
Yeah, boys, the High Country is pretty much unmatched for beauty, so I'm excited for this one. It's been a good couple of years. There's definitely a few tracks that we're doing today that I haven't done. We got to dodge and weave a few closures. There's a lot of things still shut with snow, but the mission is, we just left Lacola, if I've said that right, and we've got to try and make our way to Dargo, dodging all the closures, but I reckon we should be able to get there. Today's Tuesday, we'll get there Friday for our a cold Friday afternoon beer, I reckon.
Sounds gravy.
Righto, let's get into it. Going north.
Oh, yeah. North up.
North up. Which way's north? That way.
That way.
So we've got a little section of track here that we might be able to sneak off and goes up to a lookout. I'm not surprised it goes to a lookout. We've seen it coming over that corner. It's steep, eh?
What the? Yeah? Okay. Yep. Yep.
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to look at the track, eh? Was that what I could see when we were driving down, like
Yeah.
up on the bridge?
Yeah, right up on top of the ridge. I think if we're going to have a crack at this, we're going to need to air down. We're straight into some verticals. Hang on to it.
Yeah, I hope you're keen, because I definitely aren't.
I got my sidekick back. I don't know if he's a trusty sidekick, but he's a sidekick. Tylen's coming along again. He's caught the exploring bug. Plus, I need someone to air me tyres down.
Yeah, in saying that, I hooked it up when I had to use this thing.
You'll work out. He's cleverer than he looks, this bloke. There's a few nervous people around just quietly. I'm one of them. It is very steep. As we come across the top of that hill there, you can just see, I don't know if it's going to be too gnarly, but it is definitely just
Let's go.
Well guys, no mucking around. We are straight into what looks to be a very steep incline. You getting excited there, Mike?
Oh yeah, it's a really nice little track up to the top of the mountain, so she's should have plenty of traction and should be good.
Righto mate, well you're up first, so we'll give you a bit of space. Let us know how she goes. Well, we're definitely going upwards, I tell ya. Talk about testing the Chev out real quick.
Straight into it, mate. It's got to control those really wide mirrors and see, I'll follow your line.
And Dino, you're gonna put Mish straight into the vertical stuff, mate. She might be hanging on in the passenger seat there, eh?
Yeah, mate, picked up a straggler, absolutely running up the hill. I must be honest, I don't think the little Lux is going to have a problem. I don't think I've seen such big wide wheels on a Hilux before. It looks bloody awesome.
Mate, she's already purring up. Easy as.
Well, we did a couple of little steep things at the Cape, but nothing that was this steep or went for this long. So this is going to be interesting, nice and easy. Let's see how we go.
I think today we're going to bring a new meaning to going sky high.
This is steep. Holy! This is so much scarier in a big truck because I just feel like if we were to stop, I don't know if the brakes would hold me on this hill. If this was wet, we would be having a bad day.
What the f am I going through now?
Yeah, she keeps going. Holy. Few wheel lifts, Dino, or are you keeping them on the ground this time?
Sounds like he's got both hands on the steering wheel.
Ooh, yeah. High five. Holy heck, there's some steep things happening up here.
Poor Mish. Hang on to it, Mish.
You holding on, love?
I'm holding.
Holding on. Sport bra in position.
Sport bra position.
Boys, wait till you get the top of here. Not bad at all.
Nice little climb already, and look at that. What a reward.
That's wild. You're getting out for a little look at this one.
Yeah, I'm coming up the rear now. Just about a, oh wow. Yep, that is beautiful. Stunning.
Not bad, Cobb.
Mate, I don't think I want to send me horse down that.
What a view.
That's the top of Australia, or am I on the bottom of the top of Australia?
We're up there, eh?
Yeah.
It was a little bit windy up here, Dino.
No, it's good, mate. Look at that view.
I think that could be us all the way following this ridge.
Along that little ridge line there.
Yeah. We are going down. Lucky the old exhaust brakes in the Ram. They just slow you up on these steep downhill descents. When you got 5 ton, I lock it out in first gear, low range. You don't want to overcook the brakes. You just try and feather them a little bit without letting the car get too out of control, and let some of the engine braking do a little bit.
Beat it, little Beckies!
My turn. Bop, 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 bop. I need an exhaust. I reckon another 20 minutes and we got to be having a feed. I'm getting a little bit peckish back here. Tylen's running out of shapes. He's getting upset. He's starting to get angry again.
You're hiding the shape from us again, Tylen. That's not good, mate.
Yeah, Dan, I actually brought no clothes. I literally just brought snacks.
Love your style, bro.
been hauling for a while now. We're actually doing a massive big loop and then we come back to the main-ish road. So we've just pulled up in this beautiful little gully region. There's a creek just down here that we'll be crossing in a minute.
Would you like some cheese?
Have some lunch. I'd like some snag with me, cheese. Jeez, you must be hungry.
I'm starving.
It's like, what's the time? 3 o'clock. So I've made everyone drive a little far for lunch, but it's definitely lunchtime. Let's fire up a couple of snags, I reckon.
Bakes really just went out with variety for the lunch for this trip. So snags and kebabs.
Where's the big bag?
Yeah.
All right, well, lunch done and dusted. What a cracking little spot this is. That beautiful ridge that we're looking at that last little stop is up there. You got all these beautiful white gums floating around. It would be a cracking little campsite, but it's a little too soon in the afternoon. And to be honest, it's not very flat here. So I want to take the boys and show them some huts. There's about 3 or 4 huts that we're going to probably go past. We just got to finish this track, get back on the main dirt, drag there and see if we can find one. So let's rip in a few more hours and pull up before it gets dark, because when it's going to get real cold. So we're going to need to pull up, get wood, make camp, all before the sun goes down. Fingers crossed.
How'd you go, mate?
I know we're putting wood in the back of our truck, but that's an interesting spot for you to put a bit of wood, eh?
Yeah, I got a bit of wood stuck in the back here. Just want to try to get that tree out of the way for Dino so he can get through without trouble.
Yeah, so I got the narrowest truck on the trip, but yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Must be honest, the rim's not damaged at all. That's good.
Yeah.
And be able to pull that out hopefully and save the tyre.
You're meant to go around the logs too, just...
Oh, I was just trying to get some good flex, you know. I was trying to get up and over. Guy drives like a
See if we can find a beautiful little campsite tonight. So there's a few huts scattered along here. We're just going to check them out. That's a turn off. We'll go have a look down that one.
Well, we're meant to cross this bridge here, but they've shut the road. It's shut, I can confirm. Not ideal.
There is some cracking spots around here. This is one of them. But we're going to punch up a bit further. It's fairly wet around this little spot. So shot from about 11 degrees 5 minutes ago to about 8 degrees. So yeah, she's chilly. And it's about 4 degrees. Holy crap, it is cold. We're just sorting the utes out where we're gonna sit in that, try and block a bit of wind for us boys in the swags.
Oh, we've just rocked up the camp and it is freezing and it's bloody windy. It is really blowing a gale. You can probably hear it. So getting a fire going is going to be interesting. We've blocked it. Fire's on the other side.
And I'm setting it up here, try and change my mind.
It'll light all the cars on fire.
This will be warm.
So, I don't know if you saw on the Cape trip, we did have a tinny on the top. Obviously, it's all about warm weather and fishing, but apparently it's a bit crazy for us to swag it down here. So, Ryan highly recommended. We needed to go get one of the Bush Company tents on the top here, and I am so pumped to have a 12-volt heated blanket. Dino here is the king of tents. How's this canvas going in the cold weather?
Yeah, good, no problems at all. Usually we park with the closed side of the tent towards the wind.
Yep.
So you get like less flapping on the canvas, but that's like any tent, right?
Yes. Okay.
So no, should be good.
What have we got going on in the old Shifty Highland? May I present a sleeping bag that I just acquired probably 48 hours ago. A pillow. That's the only thing I brought was a pillow and a mattress. Look at the Taj Mahal. I'm actually quite excited for this. Good thing I'm single.
All right, well, we got the old induction on the bloody Ruzz Up. We got tacos, we're cooking for the whole crew, so we split it up. There's a few kilos of mince getting done, bit of onion, bit of garlic, bit of black beans, and a couple of whiskeys to try and stay warm because it is bloody freezing, mate. Anyway, we're gonna fire it into a few tacos, sit around the fire. The boys have managed to get a fire going, which is a pretty good feat. I think I better go back up to Cape York just quietly. Does it look cold? Because me, it's cold.
We have tacos with extra chili. It'll be good. So you're telling me you can win this ute for less than a beer?
That's right, mate. At the moment, we've teamed up with TRAVLA and we're giving away the TRAVLA 45 Dream. There's nothing that pairs quite like an Australian 45 series ute with an Australian lager, mate. And if the car's not cool enough, we're also going to throw in a swag. You've got your TRAVLA esky there. And what do you reckon, mate? We'll throw a few cartons in for the boys and girls?
Why not? Why not?
Have a couple of cold ones on us. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Oh my God. Oh, that was the most wild night I have ever had in a rooftop tent while just camping. I don't know how that is still in one piece. I thought it was gonna blow the whole car over. I'm not even joking. They said there was gonna be about 100-kilometre winds last night, and I reckon they came straight through here because that was crazy. Let's go see if everyone else survived, because Dino, so on the rooftop tent, you can roll the awning up and just clip it out of the way. I probably should have done that because it may have exaggerated it, but I put the storm straps on, which is good for rains, but 100k winds, I'll roll it up next time just so there's not so much noise. It sounded like we were in a cyclone last night.
Morning, that was the worst night ever. Double layer canvas makes a difference. I wasn't cold, but shaken to bits.
Let's go see if Mike's alive. First night in a rooftop tent. That's a wild one. That's a wild one. Are you alive?
I'm alive. Comfortable, it was cozy and warm, but yeah, I strapped myself in for a wild ride, so.
Yeah, I was warm. I thought I was going to be way colder, but plan of attack is we're going to pack down the tents and we're going to disappear, go get out of this wind, and then we'll pull up, have brekkie and a coffee.
I think that's the one.
Oh, the little hot box zone. That makes you cozy because everything's solid.
In the canopy. How do you fit? Do you fit on an angle? Just
like that.
Would have been warm.
I was cold when I got in, but it got hot later on, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. Well, you missed all the wind. Like, you wouldn't have felt it, so...
Bro, my car was actually shaking at times, eh?
I seriously thought my car was going to flip onto its side. That was psycho. Well, to top up the fact that we were in 100+ winds last night, we got a bit of rain through this morning, just to really, you know, just give you one more. The young pup over here, he's left his boots out in the rain. That's a looking... Morning! Are you alive? Was that crazy?
That was the wildest shit ever.
I'm glad it wasn't just me. That is without a doubt the wildest night camping I've ever had. All right, you weapons, here we go. Time for another giveaway. I hope you're enjoying this week's episode of the Victorian High Country. Let me know in the comments, where's the one location that you can't wait to go? Comment below. I'm going to pick a random winner. Someone's going to grab themselves a $100 Explore Life voucher. Back to the episode.
Well, we're on the move now. Day 2 in the Vic High Country. We just left camp. That was so gnarly. I don't know why we camped there. We should have gone stand at the bottom of the mountain.
First night in a rooftop tent. That's one you won't forget for a while, Mike. Hey, bloody bush company hanging in there.
Mate, that made for a good cozy first night, albeit a bit rough.
How'd you go up in the roof nest, mate? Did you hang on up there?
I did. At points I thought though the wind was going to take me and the whole rooftop tent with it, but luckily it stayed on and we stayed on the car.
I reckon a hot brekkie, cup of joe might put a smile on everyone's face. So I'll just keep driving till I find somewhere out of this wind. I'll see you all for a coffee shortly.
Can't wait, excited for it.
So we managed to find a little spot, get off the road and have brekkie, but now the rain started. The only way to put a smile on a camper's face when it's bloody rainy, freezing cold, 2 degrees, it's a nice hot cup of joe. We got a coffee machine. I don't know what everyone else is doing, eh?
Poor buggers go get their fire started, boil the billy.
Yeah, 3 or 4 out of the start.
Feeling better?
Mate, I feel like $1,000 this morning.
Well, you look about $6. You good to go?
Yeah, mate, good. Just doing a little bit of a clean up.
How good was that? Bacon, eggs, avocado.
All done.
So there's a little track here. We're going to take it. We're going to get off this beaten, we're going to get off this main drag because that's boring. And we're going straight through there, Dino. See that track?
Oh, that looks epic.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I wonder where that goes. So we're just going that way.
Sounds like a good idea.
Perfect.
Can't wait to hit some proper tracks and yeah, a bit of hardcore wheeling, I reckon.
Yeah, today yesterday was nice and steep and scenic, and today we got a good river crossing too. And if Billy Goats is open, then we might be regretting wanting the nice hard tracks, but we'll see how we go.
We'll see how we go.
This will be the 4th time I've been rejected if it's shut. So
You'd be used to rejection.
yeah, I know. Ah, damn it, I got nothing.
Is my currency. So if you're sad or you're mad, if you laugh or you cry, I'm still getting paid. Knock out the middleman. I'm on some things you wouldn't understand.
This track's not looking overly good, team. It's overgrown is a bit of an understatement. I'm glad I've got bush wraps. How are you guys going back there?
I'm stoked to have bush wraps. The whole time I'm sitting going bush wraps, bush wraps, bush wraps, and it's helping me out immensely, I hope.
Tents and awnings are copping a hiding, that's for sure.
How you going up front, Mick? It opens up here, which is good. Have you got bush wraps on that Y62, or are you a little bit delicate with pinstripes?
I wish I had them, but yeah, there would be something I would think I'll be investing in on after the next trip.
Penny, you should be right. You're nice and skinny.
Yeah, it's still scratching. I definitely could do with some bush wraps on this vehicle. It's like my car's playing the guitar underneath, flicking all these twigs under it.
Yeah, I'm messing around, that's my new attitude. Check out my style, mix the old with the new. People will clown cause they wanna be you, but they'll never be you. They just wanna be you.
You told me this was... You're the Navi. You said this is a good idea.
Now, on second thought, this is not a good idea, but anyway, we're here now.
There used to be a track here. She just hasn't been driven in a couple years.
Long time. It's probably like overgrown, like there's literally no tracks on either side. You can just sort of see lower bushes now on each side where the wheels are going, so she hasn't been used in a long time. But after this, I'd say she'll be pretty clear.
This is the problem with having... I wonder where that goes.
Fortunately, I don't have that, but Bakes does.
So we're supposed to be there, but we're here. What do you reckon, Matt boy?
Mate, I think we've gone too far the wrong way, unfortunately. It's got way too thick, and we're just going to chuck a quick Yui. We've done about, what, 2 Ks out of 11 or so?
We've done 2 out of 11, and it is
horrendous.
It's really closing in on us.
Mitch is just busy spotting the boys. We're doing a big turnaround here. It's a bit hectic going for the wider American trucks, but the big logs are just getting way too overgrown on this track. So we're going to do a quick U. We're about 2 Ks in, and it's taken us over an hour, way over an hour.
I don't even know how to do a U-turn in there. I can barely go straight.
We're cutting out losses, and we're going to get out of here. Oh, you bastard.
We found a hut. New destination. Oh, God. We're going to need to be shifting that mud. And that mud.
How's he looking, mate?
They should do the trick, eh? Actually looks pretty good. Like if it was freezing cold and snow,
And you're thirsty?
you'd be
Well, you'll be right.
Yeah, you'd be laughing. That's right, roll your swag out in here, you'd be good to go. Well boys, this is the track to the infamous Billy Goat's Bluff. I've wanted to drive this for a long time now. We've been rejected by fires and too much snow, but so far this is looking very much open. You've been through it before, Mick, going down, a little bit scarier than going up. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely a little bit scary going down, especially with the bit of rain we've had. It'll be nice and slippery, a few slides, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's scary. How are you feeling, Mike? You interested?
Mate, I'm actually pumped. Like, whenever you Google Victorian High Country, this track comes up. So I think it's something that we have to at least give it a tackle, give it a try, and see if we come out the other side.
How much wheeling you done, Pinner? This one might scare the best of blokes going down this thing in the wet.
Mate, I reckon we'll be fine. I have been told a couple tales about this track, so I'm actually pretty pumped that we're going to be doing it.
Dino, trusty cruiser, you'll just slide all the way to the bottom. You'll be right.
Yeah, mate, after you four have churned it up, it will be a bit harder being at the back, but nothing the trusty cruiser can't handle. And what I might do is just get a max tracks on the bottom. So trusty Land Cruiser brake, not working. Handbrake doesn't work.
Yes.
So got the wipe out. How's it going there, doll?
It's going good.
Got a clutch, right foot brake, right foot accelerator. Let's go.
And we made it.
What have you done?
Got a bit of a grind on the left-hand side, and it looks like I've got the wheel hanging completely off on the left-hand side.
Fully off. Done.
Oh,
Mischief?
he's done himself a mischief. I'm actually happy that's not me right now. Sorry. I reckon you wouldn't really want to go left or right, because either way is going to probably be a bad time.
Try straight.
Straight.
Go straight.
Yeah, we go straight.
Righto, let's do that.
We're going straight.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it. It's bad enough driving down, Billy Goats, let alone backing up it.
Yeah, this is the worst spot to do it.
You guys ever heard of Beef Goodrich? Just saying.